What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trainer Sparks here, and welcome to the very first challenge video on the channel. In this video we are going to see if it is possible to beat Pokemon Sword with only a Galarian Slowpoke. I upload a wide variety of content on this channel, ranging from live streams to Pokemon Nuzlocke to any other game in between. So if you are new to the channel, make sure to electrify the like button and subscribe button so you never miss any uploads on the channel. Also, comment down below if you think that this challenge is possible. If we check out Slowpoke's stats, we can see that its best stats are its HP, attack and defense. Its special attack and special defense is decent, however its speed stats may give us some trouble in this run, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue for us to handle. Looking at the moves we get access to, we have a decent selection of moves that we can choose from. The TMs and TERs that we can learn that might come in handy later down the road. Before we jump into the challenge, let's go over the rules. Number 1, I can only use Galarian Slowpoke in battle. Number 2, no glitches or hacks, which is fine since I don't know how to do those anyway. Number 3, I cannot use any items in battle, but held items are a-okay. Now, with that being said, let's jump straight into this challenge. First off, we ran into a problem. Since we technically can't pick Slowpoke as a starter, we had to pick one of the 3 Gala starters and play it until we got the Y-Com. So I picked Grookey, then transferred a Galarian Slowpoke egg over to my game so that once it hatches, it will have my trainer ID and obey me. We named our newly hatched Slowpoke Derpser and grinded to level 10. After that, we made our way on the train with our buddy Hop and took the train to the wild area. We then ran through the wild area and made sure to grab the leftovers as they will be extremely helpful in this challenge. We then made our way to Motorstoke City and met up with Sonia. After we finished talking with Sonia, we decided it was time to snazz ourselves up a bit, so it was time to get a new hairdo and some new threads. We then made our way to the gym challenge sign up so we could register to take part in the gym challenge and show Gala that Derpser can conquer any challenge thrown his way, and Hop decides to get a bit cocky and thinks he's going to be the next champion. Little does he know, that's us. We then went over to the hotel to check into our rooms, but we were stopped by Team Meow, who's yelling in our faces. So we do the only reasonable thing we could think of. Battle them in the middle of the lobby and show them who's boss. Once we punish them all, Marnie comes over to us and apologises for their rudeness. We then head to sleep and wake up and make our way over to the opening ceremony where we meet Chairman Rose and the gym leaders of the Gala region, noticing one is missing. Hop decides to challenge us to a battle where we absolutely thrash his entire team with no problems. We then make our way through the Gala Mine. Great name, by the way. We meet up and challenge a strange kid called Beady who gives me poor vibes, so we decided it was time to wreck his team as well. Next we played with some Wooloo and challenged Milo. His Gossifleur was no problem, so we Dynamax and take down his Eldegoss, giving us the first badge. 1 down, 7 to go. Next we make our way out of Turffield to find some Team Yell grunts giving a guy some trouble, so we decided to stop them and he rewards us with the Rotom Bike. Hop challenges us once again, and once again his team is still no match for us. We then bump into Chairman Rose and his assistant. She demands us to have lunch with them after our second gym battle. So we go to see Nessa and tell her we came for a gym battle. So we challenge her, and her Goldeen and Arrokuda were not an issue, but her Dreadnought beat her, so it's time to grind. We tried again at level 32 and we finally beat her Dreadnought, and the second badge is now ours. We then met up with Chairman Rose, Sonia and Oriana for some Nando's and it was delicious. We then ran into the poor wannabe BD who challenged us again, and his team is still a walk in the park and goes down. Me and Hop team up and kick Team Yell's butts once again. Then we run into the Fire-type gym leader Kabu, and he was in the middle of doing some important training in the cave. We get back to the hotel and then we battle Marnie, but her entire team is easily defeated, so we head to bed. We then took on Kabu and his Fire-type Pokemon. Ninetales and Arcanine went down pretty easily, but his Scorch took us out in a couple of hits, so it's back to grinding. We tried again at level 43 where we were able to resist G-Max Flutter by enough to get us the win. Third badge acquired. Hop challenges us to yet another battle to test our skills, but like last time, his team is still not enough to beat our derpy little friend. We then challenge Bayer and her fighting type Pokemon, which should be an easy breeze for us. Her Hitmontop, Pangoro and Surfetch go down pretty easily. She then sends out her G-Max Machamp, so we Dynamax Slowpoke to dish out a Max Mindstorm, and it goes down with no problems, giving us the 4th badge. We then run up to the cliffside to see BD trying to destroy it with the help of a Copperajah. So we decide to kick his ass. He gets annoyed like usual. The Chairman Rose finds out what he's been up to and is extremely disappointed with him, and rightfully so, and decides to kick him out of the gym challenge. Good riddance. We decide to continue on our journey and make our way over to beautiful Bellonly to challenge Opal. Her Weezing, Mawile and Togekiss go down pretty easily. We use Max Mindstorm on her G-Max Alchemy and it goes down like that, giving us the 5th badge. We make our way back to Hammerlock with Opal, where she decides to kidnap Beedee. The poor guy can't catch a break. Hop challenges us to yet another battle, but like last time his entire team was still not enough and it goes down to Slowpoke. We then arrive in Chichester to take on Gordy, the man with a rocking pair of glasses. His first 3 mons go down pretty easily, so we both decide to Dynamax and Gigantamax our Pokemon for the giant battle. We tank a Max Rockfall and fire back with a Max Geyser, but Derpster was the one who truly rocked the battle. G-Max Colossal goes down, giving us the 6th badge. We then meet up with Sonia for some Nandos to celebrate our most recent victory. She notices something on the wall about the Gala Heroes, which is bringing us slightly closer to the truth. Hop then decides it's a good enough time to challenge us yet to another battle, but we slam his team into the ground. Sorry buddy. We then arrive in Spikemuth and have another battle with Marnie. Her entire team goes down with some clever strats. Sorry Marnie. Since 2 Pokemon are required for this gym battle, we go out and catch ourselves a Magikarp since it won't be able to be used in this battle. Piers' Scrafty goes down easily. His Malamar gave us some trouble, so we use Jawn, Slack Off and a few headbutts and it goes down. Then his Obstagoon and Stuntank go down pretty easily, giving us the 7th badge. We then met up with Sonia, Leon and Hop in Hammerlock before taking on the final gym leader, Raihan, which is a double battle. So we let Magikarp go down easily, we then use Surf to do some damage, and use Slack Off to heal back up. We then Dynamax and use Max Geyser to knock out Flygon. Out comes Sandaconda and it goes down next turn. Raihan then Gigantamaxes his Duraludon. We barely survive the Max Rockfall. We then use Slack Off to stall the Gigantamax out of Duraludon, so we can take out the Duraludon and Gigalith more efficiently. We then use Surf, which knocks out the Gigalith. We then Yawn on the Duraludon and knock it out with 2 headbutts and 2 surfs. The Duraludon then faints, giving us the final badge. We make our way to Winden and it's time to take on the Pokemon League. First up is Marnie. Her Liepard and Scrafty go down pretty quickly. Her Toxicroak poisons us and then goes down in 1 hit. Her other mons go down pretty easily. We then get to her Grimmsnarl and it Gigantamaxes and takes us down, so we need to try it again. On the second attempt, we finally get to her Grimmsnarl without getting poisoned by her Toxicroak. We both Dynamax and Gigantamax our Pokemon, we survive a G-Max Snooze and hit back with a Max Geyser and block the next attack and then fall asleep. We end up getting hit by another G-Max Snooze, we both turn back to normal size and then we get hit by a Darkest Lariat, surviving at a whopping 2 HP. We thankfully wake up on that turn and use Slack Off to regain our health. Grimmsnarl decides to use Bulk Up, we use another Slack Off and go for a Surf, taking our Grimmsnarl down, winning us the match. Next is Hop, his double used Stomp, we followed up with a Headbutt. Double goes for a Stomp again and gets off the paralysis. It then used Cotton Guard to raise its defense. We go for Surf and take down Double. Out comes his Snorlax and uses Heavy Slam and lands a critical hit, and we take it down with a Surf. His Pincurchin and Corviknight go down pretty easily. He then Dynamaxes his Inteleon and hits us with a Max Darkness. We live and fire back with a Max Strike, one-shotting his Inteleon, winning the battle. We then meet up with Leon in the lobby to go out for a meal to celebrate the victories we've just had. We arrive in the hotel lobby only to find that Leon is missing, so we go on a mission to find him. We make our way up to Rose Tower, and Oleana goes fucking batshit and challenges us to a battle. Her Frostlass, Milotic and Salazzle go down pretty quickly. 2 Psychics takes down Tesserina, and even her G-Max guard Boda didn't stand a chance. We then see Leon and Chairman Rose talking about something. We then beat Beedee, Nessa, Bayer, and Raihan. We then get to Leon when the chairman decides to pull a 180 on us and reveals his master plan. So we have to stop him. His first 2 months go down pretty quickly. We then Dynamax to take down his Therathorn and Klinklang. He then Gigantamaxes his Copperajah, so we use Jawn to stall its G-Max. We get hit by a Max Quake, it reverts back to normal and goes down pretty easily. The darkest day has now begun, so Hop and I, with some help from 2 very good doggos, stop and capture Eternatus, returning Gala back to normal. We grind it to level 100 and then challenge Leon, who sends out his Aegislash. With a Yawn and 2 Surfs, it goes down. We then decided to Dynamax and use Max Mindstorm to take out his Dragapult and Haxorus. We then use Surf to take down his Cinderace. We use Jawn on Seismitoad, and a few Zen Headbutts, it's taken down as well. Out comes the final Mon, G-Max Charizard. He uses Max Airstream. We fire back with a Yawn. He goes for another Max Airstream. We use Slack Off to regain some health, as well as the leftovers. His Charizard then falls asleep. We use Surf on his Charizard, it reverts to normal. We then go for a second Surf, which lands a critical hit, taking down the Charizard, winning us the champion title of Galar. And there we have it. It is possible to beat Pokemon Sword and Shield using only a Galarian Slowpoke. This video was very fun to make and took a while, but if you want to see me do another one of these challenge videos, leave a comment down below with the Pokemon you want to see me do this run with. Mind you, these will take a while to make, so please keep that in mind. Also, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, please leave a like, and if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace!